So I bought this four-wheeler for my wife a year and a half ago actually, and I had a different CanAm at the time, and we took this one for a few test rides along with mine that I had just done some work to, and it did fine on all the test rides. She was doing really good. Well, fast forward, we decided to take it along with mine for a nice trip on the Hatfield and McCoy trails, and things were going pretty decent. And one day it was just catastrophic failure. She said she lost control of the brakes. Basically, the brakes gave out on her as we was coming down the hill. She also felt like the engine revved up on her. Not exactly sure what happened there, but it caused her to wreck. She hit a pole, trying to dodge me. She cut to the left and hit a pole. She got ejected off the four-wheeler. She went for a nice little tumble, and the four-wheeler here, it bent the frame when she hit the pole. As you can see, surprisingly, it didn't crack the plastics, it didn't hit the bumper, it didn't bend the bumper, it didn't even so much as cut a tire down, nothing. But it bent the frame, and it bent the frame really bad. So after we made sure she was okay, and we got the machines home and taking care of her because she was hospitalized for just a little bit after the accident, I made a conscious decision to rebuild the four-wheeler. It seemed like it was worth it. I love the plastics on it. They still look in excellent condition. The 800 motor is exceptional, and I'm a big fan of the Gen 1 Outlanders. I know a lot of people don't care for them so much, whether it be the inboard brakes or whatever the deal is, but I personally love the Gen 1 Outlanders. So I rebuilt the machine. Well, backing up before that, I ordered a frame on eBay, and when I ordered that, I actually went to my local Lowe's store and bought a parts shelf, and more of an industrial style parts shelf, and I began disassembling the 800 and lining all the parts on the shelf, got everything squared away, situated, took the old frame outside, new frame came in, and rebuilt the machine from the ground up. Fast forward present day, you can see I powder coated the racks, I powder coated the bumpers, the A-arms, the trailing arms in the back, went with System 3 bronze and black wheels, 27-inch Sun F tires by 14-inch to fit the 14-inch wheels, 4,500-pound winch, got the skull shifter on the other side, and a few other little accessories. In 2 days' time, I'll be taking her for her maiden voyage. Right now, I'm going over everything, making sure I have all the electrical connectors good. And there's always a lot of concern when you take the first trip after something like this, because like I said, it is a complete rebuild on a new frame. I had to pull the motor, the transmission, the differentials, the drive shafts, the axles, the wheels, the A-arms, trailing arms, literally everything. All the way down to the wiring harness and the computer, everything. So when you rebuild a machine like that, you get concerned with yourself. Did I remember to tighten every bolt? Did I tighten anything too tight? Did I leave anything loose? Start thinking about your electrical connectors. Did I make sure all the electrical connectors were nice and tight? Did I grease all of them with dielectrical grease to make sure that they're resistant to the elements? And you're taking the machine four-wheeling, you're going to encounter mud or water at some point. So you want to make sure your electrical is good to go. So just all these things running through my head. I'm trying to go over it the best I can. You can see I have a couple packages sitting on the back of the ATV here, one of which being a new light bar I'm going to mount on the front. The other box has a couple of light whips with 4 rock lights. Do 4 rock lights and the whips go with it. So looking forward to taking her out for that first test ride. It should be really interesting. I will have a couple other guys with me just in case of failure. Both both of them have been working on their quads as well, so it'll more or less be a test ride slash group ride. Just getting out testing out our machines, make sure everything's functional before we try to get on any big adventures back to the Happy Old McCoy trails or anything like that. So I'll get some more footage while we're actually on the trails, try to show you how she's performing. I'll be doing some product reviews on the Rocks foot pegs, on the Sun F tires, on the light bar, a few other little odds and ends. And then I'll show you the rest, and hopefully everything works out. Thanks again for watching, guys, and again, this is the 100 subscriber special edition, so thanks again, and I'm going to try to keep bringing the content to you. I am always trying to better myself, bring better content to you guys, trying to better the videos that I'm bringing to you guys. If you are liking what you're seeing, of course, like, subscribe, you know the drill. And if you really like it, share it with your friends. Share it on social media, whatever. But I'm grateful that you guys are watching. It really means a lot. Thank you guys very much.